Yes. Okay, thank you. So it's an extra challenge today to talk without pretty pictures. But I'm here to talk about why you should be investing in the UK. I could talk for many hours about it, you would be pleased to hear. I've only been given 10 minutes, so I don't have any slides to guide those 10 minutes. I will draw out my watch, but give me a nod. So first of all, some of you will already, of course, be very experienced investors into the UK. Others might be thinking about new destinations for where to grow your business or your investment portfolio. Whatever that experience that all of you have, you will know something about the UK, something about us, be it drinking Scotch whisky, although personally I like Japanese whisky, visiting London, wearing British fashion, or watching Paddington Bear movie that's out next week, I think. Of course, today I'm here to focus on why it's an attractive investment destination. And let me highlight some of our fundamental strengths. Click to the next slide. We are the world's 5th largest economy. Of course, you were the first, but it's good to be the 5th largest economy in the world. We are number 1 in Europe for inward foreign direct investment and key strategic investments such as HQs. So we are the destination to put your European HQ, and we hope to remain so. We have a very attractive tax environment in the UK. We want to welcome business and investors in. So we have the lowest corporation tax in the G20. It's currently at 19% and set to drop even lower. Our tax system is ranked in the top 10 most business-friendly in the world. We are confident in our world-leading industries, be it car manufacturing, with lots of help from Japan, thank you, satellite engineering, financial services, creative industries. And of course, many of you will have heard of Oxford and Cambridge. They are just 2 of 4 of the world's top 10 universities that are in the UK. Oxford, Cambridge, University College London, Imperial College London. And they're not just great centres of education, but of innovation, research, development of new technologies, new ideas that we're getting ever better at commercialising in the UK and developing new businesses for investment. We have a world-leading research and development environment, and our government remains committed to that and is to set new targets around research and development as a percentage of our GDP. The UK has produced more than 80 Nobel Prize winners in natural and physical sciences, more than any other country apart from the USA. So these are the things that we're very proud of, but we don't want to look behind us. We use them to look ahead. We welcome foreign direct investment, not just for the money, although that's great, but for the skills, experience, capability that comes alongside it. We want to make it really straightforward to help you invest and grow and potentially then export from the UK. And we have products and services available from the government to help you do that. Let me talk a few more numbers about reasons to invest in the UK. So I've said the UK is ranked as 7th in the world by the World Bank in ease of doing business. I've talked about our competitive tax environment. We have the largest air transport system in Europe, and world-class talent and skills. That's the list that we talk about, but actually I want to be open and honest with you today. We're committed to maintaining these characteristics I've spoken about. But when I talk to large companies and investors who remain very positive about our long-term outlook, their main concern would be access to talent and skills, not just of the brightest and best, but construction workers, healthcare workers. So particularly as we exit the EU. The government is therefore designing a new migration system for when we leave the EU to ensure we maintain access to the skills and talents that we need. So my department, the Department for International Trade, was created immediately after the vote to leave the EU. It signals that the government is committed to being open to business and international investors. It gives me greater influence and ability to represent the voice of international investors and businesses into our UK domestic policy development to make sure your needs are being considered in the changes we make. We promote investment into we promote investment and into the UK and exports out of the UK, and we're building our new trading relationships. My capital investment team promotes inward capital investment. If I just talk about a few of the priorities that we have to introduce the agenda for today. In London, we're a mix of specialists and civil servants. That gives us a unique strength that are here from around the world, that we can talk both policy, but commercial delivery and asset management and investment classes in the language that you need to hear. We work with colleagues around the world in the British embassies to build and manage relationships locally and on the ground. In the UK, you'll hear more today about how we work with project developers to build a pipeline of opportunities. We work with leading UK investors who are looking for international co-investment partners. And we understand that if you're looking to invest in the UK, either for the first time into a new asset class or outside of London into another part of the UK, by co-investing with a partner, that can give you confidence in doing that. And we're here to help make those introductions. And finally, we work with other government departments, including Treasury, Transport, Housing departments, and local government, to make sure we're representing their investment opportunities. We've talked already about high-speed rail, but it's not just the railways, it's the housing, it's the retail, the infrastructure that goes along the line, and we have that in our portfolio to represent to you. So I'm out of time. I did say I could speak for an hour, so I will finish. I just wanted to highlight, this is the role of the team. I have some of the experts here today to talk to you. Please ask lots of questions. And what you will see coming from the UK government in the coming weeks and months is more about our future priorities and our industrial strategy. There are 5 pillars in that industrial strategy, one of which is place, and one of which is infrastructure. The UK remains committed to renewing its infrastructure. It plays a key part in driving productivity of the UK, making it a great place to be. You'll hear more about that in the coming months and the priorities of the UK. So I will end there, but I look forward to continuing the conversation both today and over the next few months. And welcome to investing in the UK. Thank you.